Welcome to the Rochester BLE app overview and TEK880 radar installation. The Rochester Universal BLE app is available on iOS and Android. It uses Bluetooth Low Energy Technology BLE to view and update supported Rochester sensors. To download the app, search Rochester BLE or scan the QR codes. Once downloaded, open the app and enter the password. The password can be changed via the settings page. The app may request permission to Bluetooth, camera, or location, and must be allowed for the app to function correctly. Once in the app, you will need to search for nearby devices by activating the Bluetooth scan button on the bottom right of the screen. The list will populate with all nearby Rochester BLE enabled sensors. In our test environment, we can see the 880 cellular radar, 920 BLE radar, 915 point level sensor, and the 6318 BLE dial. To narrow down the list, you can filter by sensor type from the drop-down or scan the QR code on the device. Here we will use the drop-down to select the 880 and continue with our demo installation. If your TEK880 is not in the list, you may need to activate its BLE by holding a magnet on the activation spot for 2 seconds.
For our installation demo, we will use a 1.2 meter or 47.2 inch high IBC containing a water-based chemical and a non-invasive installation method. Selecting the device brings you to the dashboard page. If you have connected the sensor before, you will see the last historical readings.
You can tap the refresh icon to update the readings. For a new installation, go to Install. This brings you to step 1 of 4, Site Prep. Here you will see some sensor installation images. Swipe right to go through the steps. When you have read and followed the instructions, select Next. This brings you to the sensor alignment. For the sensor to make an accurate and reliable measurement, it must be a level installation. The alignment crosshair is dynamic and will allow you to adjust the sensor for best performance. If the sensor is outside the threshold, it will display a red dot and not allow the installation to continue. Once the alignment is correct, click Next. This brings us to the tank setup. It's critical to set these parameters correctly. From the drop-down, we select the liquid type. In our case for this demonstration, it is water-based. Mounting type is non-invasive, as it is on a plastic IBC tank. Enter in the tank height in centimeters. So for our 1.2 meter or 47.2 inch tank, enter 120 centimeters. You will see an inch verification calculation as you type. Select Next. The sensor will now perform the installation based on these settings. Firstly, it will measure the ullage or distance to the liquid and provide a quality score as indicated by the QoS. Next, it will show the battery level. And finally, connect to the cellular network and deliver a payload. The sensor expects a response 200 from the server. If it does not get a response, it will show an unsuccessful installation, even if the payload has been delivered. We will see the cellular technology used, an indication of the signal strength in the area. Here we have a successful installation on NB-IoT with a good QoS measurement. Select Finish to complete the installation. We will now export the logs of the installation by going to the top left of the screen and export. You have now successfully installed a TEK880 radar sensor with the Rochester BLE app.